I mean, come on, a lot of us, we've been sitting in this thing, doing this thing for a long, long time, and we know, right? We've done everything we know we're supposed to do, right? We've read it all. We've studied it, and we know every verse to every song, and we've taken all the classes, 101, 1001, 1301, 202, whatever. We've done all that, and we've gone to Sunday school, and we've been on a mission trip. We've done all that stuff, and it feels good for a while. But then all of a sudden, we look up one day, and we're like, wow, there's something's still missing in my life. Somehow, some way, all this stuff that I've been taught to do just feels empty. So what's up with that? That's the question, okay? How is this church thing really working out for us? That's the question. 3 observations about this while we're talking about it. 3 things that come to my mind as we're talking about this. The first one is this. I feel responsible because I don't think I've done a great job in my 9 years here of clearly communicating something for you that I should have, right? I haven't helped you understand and see this. We haven't talked about it enough. It's on me, and so I own this, but here it is, okay? Here's something that's important for us to know, that our spiritual growth and development, whatever you want to call it, is a personal thing, all right? Your spiritual growth and development really is a personal thing. That's the nice way to say it. The harder way to hear it and say it is it's really on you. It's on you. Now, we can and we should, as a church, come alongside you and encourage you and equip you and guide you and challenge you, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we have to own it individually. See, I've never seen anyone grow spiritually, really, who continues to grow spiritually, who doesn't take ownership and responsibility for their own walk with God. If you think I'm getting on you, I'm really not. This is my story for most of my adult life. This is what we naturally do. So how's this church thing really working out for us? And you go, Are you taking ownership and responsibility for your own walk with God? First question. Second thing is this. We need to understand that a principle that's playing out in our lives outside the walls of the church is also playing out inside the walls of the church. Same principle. The principle goes like this. The more that it requires of me, the harder it is, the less likely I am to do it. That's a principle that plays out in every one of our lives. Outside the church, plays out inside the church. So the bottom line is this. We want to check the easy boxes first. I want to lose 20 pounds, but I don't want to diet or exercise. Right? I want the magic pill, right? I want to check the easy box. We see that here as a church too. We see it all the time. We lay out 6 ways for you to live on mission. Worship, show up at church, connect, get in a smaller group, circles not rows, right? Invite, serve, lead, give. We lay out these 6 things, and here's what we see. As you move down the list in that order, the number of people who are willing to do that thing drops. Decreases with every step. More people show up on the weekend, right? Then get into small groups. Then connect. Do lives in circles, not rows, because that's where life change happens best. Then you invite. Now we've shifted gears because invite becomes something that's really primarily about someone else. Less people do that. Serve. Now I'm going to give 2 or 3 or 4 weeks a month. I'm going to come serve one and go one. We see that. Boom. Number of people drops. Lead. I'm going to step into a leadership position and lead other people. Whoop. Number goes down again. And we get to the bottom. Give. Bam. Lowest number of all. This principle that's playing out, how is this church thing really working out for us? Is this principle that is in play in our lives outside the church playing out inside of our life, inside the church too? The more it requires of me, the harder it is, the less likely I am to do it. See, here's been my experience. Most of us take a few or some or most of the things that Jesus teaches. We take a few, some or most of the things that Jesus teaches us to heart, and then we look up one day at our lives and we go, I wonder why I am only some or most of the way to the life that I'm really looking for. And then we need to think about that. Last thing is this. In church, we focus on information, not transformation. We really, really do. It's like, how much can you teach me? I want to fill my head with more and more knowledge. Is knowing the Bible a good thing? Of course it is. Knowing more about Jesus? Of course it is. But here's where this breaks down for us. It is the application of the information that leads to transformation. It's the application of the information that leads to transformation that makes a difference in our lives. A lot of times we're missing that, okay? So, how's this church thing really working out for us? What am I really looking for? More about information or transformation?